What's up, viewers, subscribers, and agents alike? This your boy Enlightened Luciferian Prince coming at y'all once again. Welcome. If you're watching this video around children, as you already know in my previous videos, please remove them from your immediate vicinity. My videos are not for children. No way, shape, or form. I like to curse. Now, in regards to this new content I'm about to actually bring upon the new video, in the mainstream, I will tell you this. This does not constitute legal advice. So this is your first time watching my video or watching my videos and so forth. Welcome. Please subscribe, hit the notifications. We'll keep you posted, so forth and so on my channel. It is what it is. Now, people, in regards to what I have told people in the past about serious inquiries, I understand the urgency of people's matters and so forth and so on in their personal life. And I totally get it. And it's totally understandable. But I have contacted people in like the previous week. I've gotten no response. This is my birthday week, okay? This is my birthday week, all right? My birthday is Wednesday, okay? I know a lot of people like, oh, well, happy birthday, so forth and so on. No. I do not want to deal with business on my birthday. So at the time of the posting of this video, great, fantastic. Great that you get the information that's conveyed in the video. So be it. It's cool. So be it. But at the same token, it's like when I tell you people that are watching as viewers, subscribers, and agents alike, agents don't contact me, so this don't apply to you. But please stick with the guidelines. Like, please stick with the guidelines for real. Like, god dang. You know, I can't make it that much simple because once I actually come off my hiatus from enjoying myself and doing whatever it is I want to do in my own personal life, that's cool. But I wanted to touch upon the basis of something that I was elaborating on in my previous video. So without further ado, come join. And I was speaking about the Bretton Woods Agreement. Now, those people who have done their due diligence and their research on what it is, and some people who may not understand what the Bretton Woods Agreement is, I will break it down to you in the simplest terms as I can. The Bretton Woods Agreement is nothing more than many nations coming together and pledging their citizenry as collateral. You know, appreciate the brother who sent me the documentation, which I already had, but I'm going to shout him out for sending me the documentation who attended the Bretton Woods Agreement. Now, that was a documentation from 2014. Now, y'all have to understand that every year there is a fiscal analysis and banking interest that goes along with the Bretton Woods Agreement from, okay, so say from 1954 until 2024. It changes. You see what I'm saying? These individuals do nothing more than allocate expenses. Expenses due to foreign nations, which is why they always call it international interest and so forth and so on, which is why a lot of people don't understand when they talk about, you know, the world, all right? The World Bank, International Monetary Fund. A lot of y'all do not understand that y'all securities have been traded through the IMF. I know a lot of so-called gurus come online. They will not tell y'all this, but I'm going to be the one to tell you. You have been traded. You've been traded. You've been traded as a security. And I want to touch on this because this is the reason why on my channel I always talk about UCC1. Because all international laws and all national laws are subordinate to UCC. Okay? When we talk about the UCC, a lot of people want to make you believe that you have some type of superpower. Well, in some sense, you do. But in some sense, you don't understand what is called the open market. And the reason why I tell people to become a secured party creditor is because you, as far as the straw man, is being traded. Let's talk about it. In banking, security meanings, you have one in finance, you have one in mortgage, and you have one in banking. Okay? But it's all still the same. In banking, securities are financial assets or instruments that can be easily traded in the open market. They can include stocks, bonds, options, shares, and contracts. All right? So when I was speaking about the Bretton Woods Agreement, and I was talking about on my channel about a whole series of things that a lot of people did not understand. I was talking about contracts. Go back a few videos, you'll see it. Stocks, bonds, options, shares, and contracts. And I was talking about contracts. And I was speaking about every time you sign something, you're opening up a security on the open market, which can be traded because there's an interest. Who is the interest? You. You provided the information necessary in order for that contract to actually fluctuate or to have some sense of monetary value. Why do you think I always tell you individuals minimize the debt? Because a debt never lies with you unless, of course, you endorse your documents correctly and secure. It's a simple fact. And the moment you understand that it says that can be easily traded, which means that an open-ended contract without your consent, irrespective of your rights, you surrender those rights once you endorse it. See, everyone wants to talk about constitutional rights, but the Constitution itself is a contract. It's a contract between all of the 39 signers. It doesn't have nothing to do with you. Your rights have to do with the fact that UCC existed at the time of the actual promulgation of the Constitution. I know it's going to be a far-fetched from a lot of people, but UCC existed at the time in the biblical sense of the Messiah. I know a lot of people going to find this odd, but I know you've never done your research. Census. Did they not say that he had to flee to Egypt in order to not be, quote unquote, clicked out from Herod? But he had to go to be counted. It's the ancient system of pledging. It's ancient. It's ancient. It's old as you would know. Y'all think that this is new, that y'all just learning. This is old. Old. We talking about old, gray, dusty, dirty, old. All securities were basically made to maintain the subordinates of the so-called society to the individuals who ruled over them. Y'all think the Constitution is a great fucking thing. As it says, we derive our powers by the consent of the governed. So we take our powers by the consent of the governed, which means In banking, securities are financial assets or instruments that can be easily traded in open market. Consent of the governed. Open market. They can include stocks, bonds, options, shares, and contracts. It's all banking, people. It's all banking. Everything you do is banking. Hell, half your relationships in life is banking. Because it's all about taking account. Taking account. Hey, this, that, and the third, and this, that, and the third, and this, that, and the third. Excuse me. Pardon my big hand. Somebody wants to call me in the midst of you spill the truth. But it's the reality. Show more. Securities are a broad term that can refer to a wide range of investments, such as stock, bonds, notes, debentures, limited partnerships, oil and gas interests, and investment contracts. Securities are fungible and tradable and are used to raise capital in public and private markets. There are three main types of security. Okay? Equity, debt, hybrids. Equity provides ownership rights to owners and holders, essentially loans that are repaid with periodic payments, which is debt. And then you turn around and it says hybrids, combined aspects of debt and equity. Banks often buy what the fuck is this person bothering me for? Get the fuck on. Banks often buy marketable securities to hold in their portfolios, which can be a main source of revenue along with loans. Pardon me, because motherfuckers want to call me every time I start to cook. I hate that shit. I hate it. Leave me the fuck alone. Let me restart this. Banks often buy marketable securities. And here this motherfucker go with a lawnmower. Let me restart. I get pissed off. Real talk. Banks often buy marketable securities to hold in their portfolios, which can be a main source of revenue along with loans. These securities can take the form of equity or debt securities and can be held by banks as collateral. Okay. Banks often buy marketable securities, which when you open an account, it says particularly what? You are now a security. You're an asset. If you have something to bring to the bank. Banks don't have anything. All right? They have nothing. They have nothing to hold in their portfolio, which is negotiable instrument, which is the actual contract itself. See what I'm saying? Which can be a main source of revenue along with loans. Notice what I said. A main source of revenue, which means they take the principal and they put themselves in position of the actual creditor and they switch you to debtor. See what I'm saying? So, along with loans, these security partner back noise. It's all right. These securities can take the form of equity or debt securities. So now, take out a home loan. You transfer it to equity. And then they say debt. So what's the debt? Something that's owed. This bitch is getting off. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm doing the best I can. Stay But anyway, it can be held by banks as collateral. So in short, basically, the collateral is you, the person who secured the loan. So basically, you secured the loan, but then they put it out as a liability, not an asset, right? And then they turn around and then they say it takes a form. It takes a form, right? Why the fuck does everybody want to bother me when I'm recording? Golly. Let me tell you something in the YouTube world. I get all these notifications and so forth while I'm recording, and it irritates my nerves because I don't like being disturbed when I'm speaking, but I'm going to stay on course. These securities can take the form of equity or debt security. So basically, it's being held by the bank, which is why you take out a home loan, they say we own your home, which is why you take out an auto loan, they say we own your auto. It's because they make you sign a promissory note. Future reference for people coming to this video, irrespective of the disturbances. Don't sign it. You are not obligated at any point in time to actually sign a promissory note. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't sign it. Don't sign it. Because it's going to be considered a tradable investment. Ladies and gentlemen in the world, old and young, start educating your generations and your individuals around you to learn about investment banking. Investment banking starts here. It doesn't start with opening an account. This bitch. Yeah, it's hilarious as fuck. The term security is defined and broadly to include a wide array of investments such as stocks, bonds, notes, debentures, limited partnership interests, oil and gas interests, and investment contracts. And I'm going to leave it off on that note, and that's in less than 17 minutes. So, people who actually want to contact me, you know what I'm saying, on a particular notice, I hope that bitch blow up. I'm serious, yo. This is off note. I hope that bitch blow the fuck up. Real talk. It's like, side note, what the fuck, man? All day long it's been quiet. And this bitch, see, here's bitch go again. Look, y'all email me, man. Straight up. This is Securities, and I'm gonna put Interupted with this loud ass, dusty ass engine. Straight up. Because now I'm about to go outside and make my own noise. Anywho, I'm a joker, real talk, but that shit is that's unacceptable. But at the same token, understand what securities are, people, and do what you do. Contact me via email. My birthday is on Wednesday. I'll leave it in the video description and so forth and so on. I'm gonna enjoy myself, take a load off, relax, and chill. Straight up. Is what it is. And this bitch coming with the city. You know what? Part 2 of Securities. Peace, light, love. Take care. I'll be back.